Hi, welcome. On this video, I want to kind of clear the air, so to speak, when it comes to the dog trainer journey. For me, a kind of a cautionary tale here when it comes to offering support. A couple instances of trainers on YouTube that appeared to be kind of aligned with a kind of a intentional interaction based method that advocated. And again, I had to reverse course a couple times here recently with individuals because my goal is always to try my best or want to support trainers out there. But here's the cautionary tale about this, is that what I show is that there is a process. There is truth. There is a method that defines change. And again, talk about the two core ingredients, influence and control, how they're reconciled through a intentional interaction-based method that speaks the right language. So again, I talk about how everything aligns, how everything comes together the right way in terms of a predictable outcome. So this system of training is a complete system. It's a original source system. And again, I talk about, asking the questions at the beginning, in terms of, what represents a process. Well, the system of training represents that. Even my background, again, through Police Canine, you don't hear me talking a lot about that because I don't market the same way as other trainers do in terms of, quarterbacking the system that way. But all to say, again, in terms of, of looking at a system, those, again, who have come through, again, I offer a dog trainer certification course. A in-person course which provides that clarity, which brings everything together, which answers questions, offers a skill set, and showing that there is a process. And so here's a thing, again, about clearing the air, is again, I've encountered a couple trainers in terms of talking about the journey, putting out support a little too quickly in terms of, okay, it looks great, but again, having to back away. So again, I actually removed a couple of videos here of individuals. And so again, I'm not mentioning names because this video is intended to be kind of a criticism that way, more directed towards myself in terms of just saying, okay, just hold on here a second. The dog training world is in the state that it's in for a reason. And even some backstory here. Years ago, I actually came alongside some balanced dog trainers briefly, but everything fell apart very quickly. In terms of, again, trying to kind of align a little bit. This is years ago. And again, kind of lesson learned here. But all to say, again, this is meant to be kind of like an ego statement, because understand the dog training world is full of that, full of, ego. You look at all the issues going on. I connect the dots. If you watch my Miracle Canine debate, I encourage you to do that. I actually go through and have that conversation in terms of, situations that have happened. You can see them all on social media. But again, what that does by way of connecting those dots, it puts people in a position that type of conversation that they don't want to have, okay? In terms of saying these aren't accidents, these aren't coincidences. Through those who identify as balanced dog trainers, force-free. This is a state of the dog training world and why that is. So again, I don't just talk about the problems, but I offer the solution, okay? And again, not marketing that way to say this system of training answers the questions. It does. In terms of what represents a process, but again, in terms of training itself, offering the ability to be able to certify through the system in terms of, again, of a intentional interaction-based method. So all to say that in terms of who I support, okay, those have actually gone through the course, and there's a couple already have gone through. I'm going to talk more about that as I go through my videos in terms of, again. Even in terms of Jack Morton, I would encourage you to watch the podcast by way of Jack dealing with, again, talking about what really kind of sets the system of training apart, being able to deal with the worst of the worst in terms of dog aggression. So I encourage you to watch Jack Morton talking about his journey through, again, dealing with a severe dog case. And I have another individual, Christian, who just went through my course here recently. He's out of the Tampa area. I'll be talking more about him and his journey as he starts to get set up So again, very exciting to, again, have people go through that journey. But all to say that offering my support to individuals, well, guess what? It's through this system. The system of training is specific, okay? It comes together, it answers questions. It's a complete original source system, and that's it. So my encouragement, again, if you're looking around the dog training world and you're looking for answers, check out the information I put out. It can be very challenging, of course, based again on what people are advocating, what they're, marketing out there. Again, the system of training is set up to answer your questions. And again, in terms of courses, offer the introductory and advanced courses. These are online courses that provide a foundation prior to actually going through the dog trainer certification course. So I have a course coming up here in January 27th. I encourage anyone that looking around, again, wanting to actually align with a, with a method that actually, speaks the right language, brings those two core ingredients in the right way. Check out the system of training. But again, in terms of offering support, well, it's through the system of training. This is where the Association of Relational Dog Trainers offers that mechanism for ongoing support, as you develop as a trainer. So again, check out this system of training. I just wanted to kind of clear the air. If you saw a couple I pulled down a couple of videos of talking about, individuals, the dog trainer journey. But, as I kind of look at stuff saying, well, no, I can't offer my support that way, based again on what people are advocating. Okay, the system of training is very specific. Okay, it doesn't align, because again, things are important. Things have to come together the right way to, again, make sure that coming on the other side, people have a predictable outcome. Okay, that's what matters. Is so I define success that comes through getting everything right. Okay, it's about understanding what a process is, what it isn't. You might talk about a power play. I talk about situations. You look at the dog daddy situation, the optics of that, or you look at other trainers, how it's almost like hybrid, how they're kind of walking the line. And this is what balanced dog training represents. It's that playing both sides of the fence. But again, it sets up the same type of problem. It opens the door up to a counterfeit picture for so many dogs and owners based on appearances. Okay, I talk about beyond just responses. It's about perceptive dogs actually changing the right way by way of approaching training for what it represents, a intervention. So again, check out the system of training. If you are interested in being a trainer of the system, I really encourage you to do your research. I put out lots of video content. I talk about what the system of training represents, and there's opportunities there for sure. Again, coming up January 27th. Thanks for watching.